You know, the main reason why I wake up out of bed every morning is just that thought of a delicious bowl of symbiote stew. I love symbiotes, whether it be Venom, Carnage, Toxin, or even the lame characters no one ever remembers. I think they're all really cool looking. I was rooting around the old internets and I found some new symbiote figures. So let's go ahead and take a gander. First character up to bat, have to say this is one of my favorites. You guys all the time ask me to review Lego X-Men custom minifigures, probably because Lego's not doing X-Men anymore. Either way, this is a fantastic build, great design. This is how you actually transform a character into Lego form perfectly. This is Cyclops from Poison X. I love the face print, love how the tongue overlaps onto the face. It's done very well. The part that I don't like about this is that silly, ridiculous I-beam holding on to the hand. They gotta stop doing that, it looks bad. Next up is Captain America in the Venom-Verse, and you can see clearly he's been infected by the symbiote. It's covering over his face, or starting to cover over, and that's the part I like about this design. I will say I'm not a huge fan of the actual character. If you look at him in the comic books, it looks okay. I just thought they could have done it a little bit differently, probably just look a little bit more intimidating. This one looks okay, but it's not my favorite character. This is Poison Dr. Doom. Now, the actual character, this probably should translate into a big fig. At least I think so. I like this character, and I like this design for the minifigure. He looks hulking. He's got those, I forget what they call those projectile arm things that hang onto the hands. I love that look. I love how his body's kind of deteriorating too, and you can see the tongue kind of sticking through that mask. What a great design, and I like the fact that he has a tattered cape and a hood as well. Okay, this is Black Panther, and I will say this kind of feels exactly like the Captain America version. I just think it's kind of boring. I think it's too rigid. It doesn't give it a lot of character. The character, it does look a little bit better in the comics, although this one doesn't do it justice. I don't like this design. It's just a little bit bland for me. You know, after watching Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse and really looking at all the different Spider-Man that they're in the comics and in movies and the games, there's so many different Spider-Man, so it's easy to become overwhelmed with the characters. This is Poison Spider-Man, and I really do like this design. Very simple because it's monochromatic, but I think the choices on the design for the face is done well, and all the intricate details throughout the body does help as well. The overall character looks pretty good. Now, Colossus, if you've seen Deadpool 2, Colossus is a giant character. You know, he's got that silver, shimmery armor type thing that's on him. And I think he's a really cool character. I think the idea of having a Venomized Colossus is a great thought, right? It seems like it's a good idea. I think it's hard to actually translate that when you're putting colors together on a minifigure. And that's kind of what this suffers from, because it doesn't know whether to go gray, black, or chrome, or it's hard to do and hard to execute. I give him an A for effort. I just don't think it looks as good as it should. The Venom-Verse Robbie Reyes Ghost Rider. Say that 10 times fast.
Venom-Verse Robbie Reyes Ghost Rider. Venom-Verse Robbie Reyes Ghost Rider. Venom-Verse Robbie Reyes Ghost Rider.
This is a great design. I love the Ghost Rider hair. They just reused that Ghost Rider cap from the actual official Lego minifigure. But the look and the transition from the hair down to the head looks great with that flame on. And just the overall Venom look that's throughout this character. He is a cool looking character. This is a figure that I wish Lego would actually do. We'll never see it, but this is done right. I really do like it. Wolverine's cool, right? So is Venom. Venom's pretty cool. You combine the two together and you think, wow, this is double the cool, right? Not so much. I think it looks good. It looks pretty decent on the face, but besides that, I'm just not a fan. It just suffers from the boring syndrome that the Captain America and Black Panther suffered from. So it's a good try, but I don't like it. Alright guys, let me know in the comments what you think. Do you agree, disagree, do you hate? Whatever it is, share it below. Wait, before you click away, why don't you click one of these other Toy Gander videos? If you like this one, you're definitely going to like these. And don't forget to subscribe, because I upload twice a week, one on Wednesday, one on Saturdays, and you don't want to miss out on what I upload next.